It put County Executive Chris Abley and Sheriff David Clark against each other. Ultimately, it had to be settled in court. CBS 58's Jacob Kittilstad has been out there all day seeing this situation play out. Jacob?
Yeah, the park is set to close here at 10 p.m. There are a few people still in the park at this point. I'm not seeing as many authorities, but right now this is the end of a day where neighbors in this area were told one thing and then another. Ultimately, at the end, a judge's decision is being called a small victory by people in this area. Milwaukee County deputies pound rods around Sherman Park to hang the new fence, replacing the one taken down by county employees earlier in the day. By order of the sheriff, David Clark, closing time would remain 6 p.m.
It's definitely provocative. And I think it'll be a negative sight, to see residents arrested for trying to reclaim a park in their neighborhood.
Information on court proceedings about Sherman Park spread around a small barbecue while more than 30 kids played at a jungle gym. Then word came through a surrogate.
But you guys can stay and enjoy it for like another half hour. He would like everybody out by 7.
So what's going to happen at 7 if people don't leave?
We're going to ask you to leave.
I want to ask you a question. Are you prepared, at the behest of the sheriff himself, to come in here and personally, physically remove small children out of the park?
Do you think people were prepared to get arrested if it came to that?
I think a lot of people were. Unfortunately, that's unfortunate that people should prepare for arrest over a park that they pay taxes on, that someone is telling them you can't be here, and it's no good reason for, for that to happen. So
Thank you.
Ultimately, tensions would cool when the judge's decision came through. Neighbors even pleaded with deputies to make a marshmallow and make peace. Others weren't as moved.
it's PR, it's the photo op. So I know that even if they roasted their marshmallow and he called them back and said, well, kick him out now, and changed his mind, they will still do it. So that photo op that roasted the marshmallow with us for that second didn't mean anything if that happened. You know what I mean? So.
And I want to talk about what's happening right now behind us. Over a megaphone, we just heard a voice of one of the sheriff's deputies out here telling people to clear the park. It is after 10 p.m. now. This was the typical closing time for all Milwaukee County parks and for Sherman Park this evening, as decided by a judge. People are clearing out, but there are some Milwaukee County cruisers moving around the area, just trying to make sure that people disperse for the evening. And we'll be staying with this story through the evening and tomorrow morning when these fences are cleared out by county employees, we're told. But for now, reporting live in Sherman Park, Jacob Kittilstad, CBS 58 News.